Time to talk about another incredible yacht rock collaboration. Hey, I'm Michael Douglas. Welcome back to Dr. Pundit, where we talk about music, not medicine. And on this edition of the show, I'm talking about the smash collaboration between the late Grover Washington Jr. and the late Bill Withers on the oh so smooth, so famous pop, R&B, soft rock, yacht rock track, Just the Two of Us. Now, when you talk about the genre known as yacht rock, the word smooth usually pops up in the conversation, and it's a way of describing the music. That word obviously applies to the song Just the Two of Us, the soulful 1980 collaboration between saxophonist Grover Washington Jr. and singer-songwriter Bill Withers. Great talents in their own ways and even better together. And this song is perhaps, if you want to use the word smooth, perhaps the smoothest in this genre. Now, what is the song about? And how did Withers become involved and help with the lyrics? Now, here's just a look back at the song, Just the Two of Us, the smoothest of the smooth when it comes to the yacht rock pantheon. Now, once upon a time in the 1970s, it was common for artists who had never stepped up to the microphone to deliver hit albums. Instrumental albums, instrumental music was a force throughout the 1970s, got its genesis throughout the 1960s, with artists breaking out of their various genres to achieve mainstream success. And Grover Washington Jr. was just one of the leading lights of this phenomenon. Washington, who played the sax, began cranking out albums in the early 70s that immediately set him apart from others within his jazz world genre. But it didn't take long for his silky R&B infused sound to woo audiences who usually might not have bought jazz records. This obviously led to a lot of mainstream success for Washington. And from 1975 to 1981, Washington churned out 6 albums that all went top 40 of the Billboard album charts. So his biggest success, one that would receive some help from a noted vocalist, Bill Withers, was on the horizon. So the saxophonist meets the singer. Now, Bill Withers broke through in the early 1970s with his insightful songwriting, his unshowy yet powerful vocals, scoring smash hits like Use Me, a top 5 smash, Lean on Me, a #1 smash, and Ain't No Sunshine. And by 1980, Withers, who was always reticent about fame and the success that came as a result of his immense talent, had largely wound down his solo career. And he would just actually release just one studio album in the 1980s before largely leaving the business behind. But he was coaxed by Washington to join him on a piece of music that had been written by Ralph McDonald, who was Washington's producer. It was also written by William Salter and was distinguished by Washington's gliding sax fills. Now, there were already some lyrics in the place that the song would become Just the Two of Us, but Bill Withers spruced them up as he explained in an interview with the publication Soundfax. I'm a little snobbish about words, so they sent me the song and said, "We want you to do this with Grover. Would you consider singing it?" I said, "Yeah, if you let me go in and try to dress up these words a little bit. Everybody knows me, is kind of used to me that way. I probably threw in the stuff like Crystal Raindrops. The Just the Two of Us thing was already written. I was trying to put a tuxedo on it. I didn't like what was said leading up to Just the Two of Us." That brings us to a short discussion on the meaning of the lyrics behind Just the Two of Us. Now, the lyrics are distinguished by, of course, Withers' inimitable combination of graceful eloquence, no-nonsense wisdom, and straight-ahead talent. And that's evident from the first verse, which after its depiction of crystal raindrops, pierced by sunlight, gets down to the brass tacks.
I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty of it all. the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you.
Now, the second verse delivers some more hard-earned truths about unnecessary sorrow.
We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow.
Withers concludes by insisting this couple spend their time more wisely.
Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know.
Just the two of us helped Grover Washington Jr. cross over like never before with a #2 pop single and a #5 album, Wine Light, in 1980. It also gave us one more glimpse of Bill Withers' unique talents before he ducked the spotlight for good. And you know what? It went all down so smooth. I'm Michael Douglas. If you like what you see here, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe to the channel. And as the late great Barry White always used to say, let the music play, and I'll see you on the next episode.